Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
That sounds like a great idea. Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Kosmokrats. Alright, we're back in the game. Last episode we are sober. We still have Doc to pay for 3 more turns, a green connector. We did not complete building the AI ship, the supercomputer for Werner, which I'm not sure how that's going to affect the story because honestly, I've never played past this point without actually having it built. So this could be interesting because I know there's a couple of story plots that depend on that computer. Sometimes reading these tips can be sometimes helpful. Other times, not so much. Alright, we still have a few seconds to look at things before we jump in, which is always nice. Eventually you will lose this thing. Now I have a green connector enabled, which means I find the green connectors, and that's a good start to orientate yourself. There's also a location where there's a divot in one thing, and the cosmonauts that are floating around in space are banging into the ship. Cool. So we'll start with the divot and the green connectors, and we'll see what this has to say for itself.
Hey, sorry for disturbing the assembly. I just wanted to thank you for saving me earlier.
Don't mention it, dear. It was nothing.
I wasn't talking to you, Boris. I was talking to the drone pilot. So, thank you. I left a little something on your desk.
Yeah, thank the drone pilot. Don't thank old Boris, who has to sort through a small forest worth of paperwork after your little stunt.
Yeah, Boris. I feel sorry for you. I really do. I'm just trying to see where my next 2
Boris,
connectors...
I'm deeply disappointed by the failure to assemble the supercomputer.
I said it before. Computers are nothing but trouble. I like analog things, like paper.
Now, as a result, I've calculated the odds of human survival to be 0.02%. Good day.
With these idiots yaddling in the background, it makes it very hard to see what you're doing. You can pause the menu and have a look at what it is you're trying to build, but usually it's not very helpful. There's a single thruster on one side, and the divot goes down. Okay, resume. Single thruster on the one side.
Don't listen to him, Potato Pilot. He's just upset that you ruined his little toy. Now he will have to do calculations on paper, like the rest of us.
Now. Oh, crap. I've got no pull left. We're going to say this guy here. Goes in there. This guy goes in. Oops, the whole thing's moving.
Got an extension that needs repair. Anastasia, take a look.
Oh, hey, there. Let's grab a charge. And kaboom! Ha ha ha! I do believe we did it. Perfect.
Good enough, but you can work faster.
The capitalist fleet has left Earth orbit and is approaching. In view of this threat, I am declaring a state of emergency. Potato rations are cut in half. Work hours are doubled. Comrades, work long, hard, and proud.
So, our engineer that we saved, who's now still in prison, gave us this lovely little present. Which we'll open. And it's a tape cassette, a cassette tape. This is how they used to have memory storage for things before the days of CD-ROMs. And what she gives us is a video game called War Tanks. We're not going to play that. If you guys want to, I will play some of the games, although one we won't be able to play because, well, the computer's broken. Okay, so let's do the next mission.
Potato rationing and doubled work hours. I guess you'd have to peel half as many, twice as slow.
Comrades, I have glorious news to fill your hearts with joy. You've been commissioned to construct the Vladimir Komarov solar panel factory. Our kidnapped physicist has more details.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Officer Igorova. As deeper space exploration takes us further from the sun, this factory will produce upgraded panels to process energy more efficiently. Oh, right. I'm supposed to say I designed it of my own free will.
Comrades, one more thing. The Commandant asks you to preserve the paint job.
This Egorova is a handsome woman. For an officer, that is. But she clearly has no idea how drone assemblies work.
Clearly not. Oh, you are the wrong piece. You are definitely the wrong piece. Okay. on the other hand, are not the wrong piece. Come on, in you go. Sorry, Commandant, but I have to scuff your paint a little bit there. Okay.
Just a little bump. Probably nothing to worry about.
No, probably not, no. I'm pretty sure whomever that was will be well remembered in their next life. Slightly gooey. Oops. As I said, the Kosmonauts have this habit, if you will, of drifting right where your assembly has to go together, and it makes them incredibly annoying. Okay, basically have 3 pieces left to go together.
The Commandant will not be pleased.
Clock is ticking, Peeler.
Yeah, everybody's ticking and counting on me and that kind of stuff. Oh, no. Oh, my computer's being grooved. Okay, you two idiots are about to get squished. And there's not much I can do about it because you're both hanging out in the wrong blasted spot. Darn it, go in the hole.
Is there any safety training around here?
Safety training sounds like capitalist propaganda.
No problem.
The station is finished. Too bad about those cosmonauts, though.
If they didn't stand in the way of the connectors, they probably wouldn't get squished. I don't have time to ask them to move. That's your job. Just saying.
Comrades, our mother world has been destroyed by global nuclear war. There is no word from High Command. But there is hope. A new Earth has been found. We must reach this planet ahead of the approaching capitalist fleet. With heavy heart, I take command and dedicate this monument to our forefathers. Return to stations.
Hello, comrades. Werner here, Science Department. I'm to inform you that the fleet will be split into 2 divisions. Commandant Komarov will lead the main division to Mars, and Officer Egorova will lead a smaller division to Jupiter. This separation will allow our beacons to triangulate the coordinates of New Earth. Our Mars division will sow and harvest potatoes to replenish our stocks. Meanwhile, our Jupiter division we'll construct a new experimental power reactor. Everyone will soon receive their individual assignments. Good luck.
Guess where you're assigned, Peeler? That's right. Potato planting with the Mars Division. This time, maybe your kitchen experience really will qualify you.
Now, if you didn't destroy his computer, Werner offers you the opportunity to join the other team as well, which lets you build the reactors.
Commandant, we still need some time to prepare for departure. However, our long-range scanners are picking up the capitalist fleet on approach.
We cannot afford to lose the advantage we currently have. We embark immediately. Split the fleet. After our mission is complete, we'll rendezvous at Pluto. Understand?
Yes, Commandant.
Yeah, time to defrag. Y'all love defragging, I know you do. You live for it. No, honestly, that's the only place that thing can
I
go.
don't see it.
Now what you can do, if you need to, is rotate your shapes by switching to one or the other. It doesn't really help much down early on, but as you get some of the more complicated puzzles, rotating through is very needed.
Smooth operator.
Alright, faster drone, increased assembly time, or charged drone. I am taking increased assembly time because you need every second that you have to build some of these ships. Okay. Now, our status says that we are hungry. This is something I missed on the last thing. And that affects how you can plan before your construction starts. Try not to let hunger become a thing, although it gets a little bit hard when meals start costing more as time goes on. No, I said buy a meal, please. There we go. Oh, and with our high quality potato rationing, we only get one delightful ration. There we go. Hunger removed.
We're about to land a potato planting team on the surface. Once you finish this assembly, that is.
Supervisor Boris, this next assembly is extremely important.
The potato planter unit? Yes, Commandant. Everyone likes potatoes.
You misunderstand, Supervisor Boris. If the potato planter fails, Space Force will need to find other food sources. How do you taste? What about the drone pilot? Don't mess this up, comrades.
How does the drone pilot taste? I think I lost my appetite.
Wait till you get the alternative meats there, Boris, then you'll really lose your appetite. Okay, so we can see obviously the first connection going to be the red into the slot with the dingle on it. The red with the double windows goes onto the thruster connector. And that's going to leave me a blue, so the blue-red goes down. And you have to be careful with these potato pods because they tend to blow up very easily. And of course, oops, we have a cosmonaut in the way. Right away. Every time. Okay, this guy here. You connect. There. You can get out of the way. Oops. Oops. You flip over. A little bit more. Thank you. And you. Out of the way, please. Thank you. Oops. Come on. Now, of course, we only have one red connector left, so that's fairly easy to figure out. Unfortunately, it's also upside down. And now it's just a matter of getting this one piece to go in that hole.
Hey, do you know how much fuel it took to get those potatoes into orbit? Actually, I don't know either, but I'm sure it is a lot. Yes, but you sure took your time.
Yay, we are planting potatoes.
Comrades, we must increase production. This time, I'll let you decide how.
Weaker connections or no yellows. Personally, I don't mind the weaker connections because you have to get them a little bit closer before they crush the Kosmonauts, which makes it a little bit more challenging. But the yellow connectors, I think, would be too much of a handicap, simply because it's for 4 duration, and you need every help you can on figuring out some of these puzzles. So we're gonna go weak connectors.
Now you are responsible for that choice.
Yeah. So we check our status here. We're sober. We have 6 more weeks of docked pay and 2 weeks of weak connectors. 2 weeks of increased assembly time. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks all for watching, kids. Hope you're enjoying Kosmokrats. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Good night for now.